Hey guys, I'm going to show you today how to get from this to this. Get the ultimate classic smoky eye that we all want. So I'm going to be using my Addiction palette number 3 and a couple brushes. So when you open your palette here, you have 7 beautiful colors to choose from. I'm only going to use a few of them for the smoky eye though. I'm going to start with a little Determined right along my brow bone to highlight it. It's just a nice subtle color to highlight that brow bone. Then I'm going to go for the Ecstatic here, and that one's a little bit gold, shimmery a little bit. I'm going to start about 2/3 of the way in and blend it out and up a little bit. You don't want to get too far outside of the line that kind of goes from the corner of your eye up to your eyebrow. And then I'm going to accentuate with a little bit of this Cheeky, which is like a purplish color. And with that one, I'm going to dab very light, and I'm going to go in the crease and a little bit along my lash line. So just up like so, kind of pushing it into that crease. And then a little bit along that lash line, kind of like a sideways V. And then I'm going to blend that a little bit here. And then I'm going to use the color Smitten here. It's a little bit shimmery. And I'm going to use my crease brush, make sure there's no more of the other colors on there. And I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to go from kind of from the corner of my eyes up at an angle. And that's going to help highlight the inside of my eyes and just kind of make them pop, which I love. I'm going to do a little bit more of that gold up a little bit higher. And the edge here. There we go. So now we're going to work on our eyeliner. And I am going to use my black liner, and as you can see, I love it because it's getting nice and short. And I'm just going to go as close to the lash line as I can, out to the edge of my eye. Do my best. I just use short little strokes. And it doesn't have to be perfect, ladies. We're not perfect. We can always blend it in. I go a little bit to the outside of my, the edge of my eye. And then I'm gonna go underneath as close to my lash line as I can, and a little bit along my waterline, not all the way in. So just real light. And in my waterline here. And I personally like that look. Some people don't. I feel like it really helps to define your eyes, and I already have naturally bigger eyes, so I don't mind making them appear slightly smaller. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, I'm back. We're gonna blend that in a little bit with this blending brush. And then I'm actually going to use a little bit of that purple color I used in my crease underneath. And up along this lash line. Just kind of blends everything together. And there you go. Now, we cannot forget our lashes, right? So this one I already have my fiber lashes on, and so we need to get this one even. First, I'm going to start with our fabulous new eyelash curler. You're just going to get those little puppies in there and squeeze for a few seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then remember, you always want both tubes open at the same time, so that way when your gel is wet, you can apply your fibers. Here's what we have here, and we're going to go root to tip and get a really nice base. And as you can see, I'm not doing any of the wiggling, just brushing root to tip. And right away, we're gonna apply the fibers. If you have any loose ones like that, get those off so they don't fall in your eye. And we're just gonna press these on, root to tip. If you don't want them as full, you can just apply them at the tip. You can go from the middle of your lashes to the tips. Whatever you find works best for you. Everyone likes to do things a little differently. If I want a lot of volume, I go closer to my lash line. All right, and something new I've been doing is actually putting some of the fibers on my bottom lashes. I like how it makes them look up here more full. And I just kind of like that look right now, so I'll do that while the top is drying. And the bottom, you can wiggle more. You don't have as many lashes, so it's not as big of a deal. Get those outside ones. You don't need as many fibers on the bottom. So as you can see, it just kind of lengthens those on the bottom. And sometimes you have to touch up a little bit where you maybe dropped some fibers. Sometimes I brush a little bit too high and hit my brow bone. So you want to let that dry a little bit and then seal them in with your gel. And once again, you're going to just go root to tip. No wiggling. That will help prevent any clumping. We don't want clumpy lashes, do we? And then I'm going to get one more seal on those and take care of those bottom ones. And there you have it. Fabulous lashes, fabulous smoky eyes, and you're ready to go. Hope that helped. Bye.